Hi guys, and welcome to this All Signs You versus Them, where we look into your energies and a person you may be dealing with or a situation. And we talk a little bit about that, or we just check up on it, right? These are general readings, so take what resonates with you. Leave behind the rest, never ever force it to fit if it doesn't. And if you like the content, please like the video. I would very, very, very much appreciate your support. It actually helps. I will place timestamps below for each of the zodiac signs, starting with Aries. And then I will do a collective at the end. I always recommend watching the collective because there may be something in it. And we're doing it a little interesting today. As you can see, my huge pile of cards. Bigger than normal. That's because I have mixed together a few interesting ones. Let's see what pops up, okay? Let's just get to it. I hope you're all doing well. I also doing it to check up on the current energies, okay? I also just want to quickly inform that I have done the monthly readings, and I did them in an interesting way as well. I did both some about Oracle and then your tarot message, right? The tarot reading for August. They're coming up on out on Saturday. So keep a lookout for that. And then I just did an interesting stalker reading. Pick a stalker. You can also check out for that. Let's just get to it, okay? Okay, if it is if there are delays, it's because the computer is working in the background. So now you know that. Okay, we're starting with Aries here. Started with Aries here. Show me Aries and the person Aries is dealing with. Show me Aries and the person Aries is dealing with. Show me the energy in between Aries. You got a lot of animals on this one. Are you mad? Alright, I'm just glad the snake didn't show up, because if the snake ever shows up, I'm gonna jump and scream and scare the neighbors. Okay, the energy in between the two of you is the deer. The deer in the reverse. This is space. Can we call it the Empress in the reverse? We can, possibly. The deer in the reverse is a mother. So for some of you, there's a mother figure in between the two of you. It doesn't have to do, but it is it's a dim energy. Okay, it's a dim energy. It's not really shining that bright. Not really being, not really. But for you, you have the buffalo. I love the buffalo. Of course, it could be on the Taurus cards, but that's not really what the buffalo is about. The buffalo here is about you just pulling through. If things get tough, you're gonna pull through. You're not gonna give up in any way. That is the Aries as we know it. Right? It's almost like you're looking here to the past, but in a way it's like you want to shine light on something in the past. You want to shine light on something in the present by looking to the past, most likely. You have your back turned on this dim energy. You don't want to deal with the dim energy, but you are very strong in where it is that you stand. Your person here, they have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, so they are not really giving. There's not an equal give and take. I don't know if they are in a financial situation where it is that they are dependent on something here, but there's not an equal give and take or reciprocity here from this. So as always, I want to say, whenever I pick up on your energies here, the energy is dim. It's not really progressing, so to say. But let's see here. In the recent past, we have the 5 ants in the reverse. So this is a debate. This is a debate about where it is that you want to go. It looks as though on your side here, you know exactly where you want to go. There's no doubt in you where you want to go. Especially if it is in your career, you know where you want to go. Do you want to go where everybody else goes? No, most likely not. And not only that, you are ready to stand through it. Your person here, they don't show up as being, I mean, they probably have an energy in them that they would like to just focus on the lighter things, right? Look at things from the bright side of life. not really that interested in the shadow aspects. That they would like to probably keep just hidden here. And that's why they're probably not giving into it the same way. If you want to be a creator, if you want something here to grow up, to nourish, there's a fine understanding here that you can't really do that on your own here. But your person is not really playing with you. They don't really share your ideas, possibly. And that is what brings this here. Where you have the elephant, they have the horse in the reverse. You have the elephant upright, they have the horse in the reverse. With the stingray up here in the most likely outcome here, right? The future energy. The stingray is something about, you know, the spine wakening up. The spine wakening up, starting to get a spine. Can we call it like that? Starting to finally speak up, starting to finally move. And actually that, starting to move, no longer being indecisive, no longer landing, staying there in the sand, being anonymous. It's basically moving. And you know who's bringing the movement? It's you. The reason why this is going so slow is because you're the one who brings the movement. And you're not doing it in a confused way. You're very decisive and they are not really moving. They're far more confused. They are afraid of getting up on the horse and going there with you. And that's where we have this dim light here. So it's actually a little bit difficult to say what is going to happen. So to say here, it would show up as though you're dragging this energy along here with you. They are not giving into it. So if I don't know if this is in love. Gotta be honest with you. I don't know if this is in love. You tell me. But there is a slow forward movement here. And it shows up as though you are carrying this weight with you. Right? This is interesting when I read like this. And then we have 7 of Wands here in the reverse. It's no longer 7 of Wands in the reverse. What is that about? It's a fight. But it's fighting for what you want to fight for, not something that's not really, you know. Sometimes I wonder here if it's because you're fighting for an energy that you should just is it worth fighting for? Is what my question here. Is it worth fighting for? The zebra, you get so many flies here. Zebra in the reverse. Alright, do you have it? Are you taking it on you to fight for people who don't know where they want to go? It's just a question here. Aries. But yeah. You see this person as confused. I mean, this could bloody hell be in your career. It's like, so you see someone here is confused and you're ready to come down here as an eagle and clear it up. To bring this out of healing, or bring this into rethink things, right? Rather than being so much in their body, being so much about, you know, the instinctual needs. It's something about, let's think about things. Let's not block the path. So you definitely, with the elephant here, you have a firm understanding about where it is that you're going. You know where to find water as well. You know, water being what do you need to restore your energies here. It's basically turned out to be a reading about you here, Aries, right? Not so much about them, because they're not really showing up with you in it. So, that was Aries. Now I'm shuffling and going on to Taurus. Taurus. Alright, Taurus. Let's see. Let me just lay out the cards. Show me the connection here for Taurus. Oh no, not the Queen of Cups underneath the deck. Alright, let me just lay out the cards here. Okay, goody good. Just want to make sure that snake doesn't show up and scare me. Okay. The frames are out of it. Is it better now? Okay, here we go. It's because the computer is working in the background. I'm sorry about that, but that's just how it is. I don't know if it's a software in the computer. There's something wrong these days, so the sound is not synchronized. Hold on. Alright, we're back. Let's see if it holds. Alright, the connection between the two of you have the 4 swords. That tends to be that it's taking a pause here. Oh, it is in healing. The energy is in healing, but it is most likely taking a pause. There's something here about not thinking about it that much. Let's see here. You have the ego, and they have the sun. So there's a lot of awareness that's taking place in this connection. Let's say like that. A lot of awareness. You are in this energy where it is that you're looking at things from the bigger perspective. You're ready to dive down deep and look at the small pieces that needs to be addressed with the hawk here, right? What's the whole eagle hawk? Sorry, but you're ready to dive down deep here. You're ready to have the forward movement, but you're constantly looking at things from the bigger perspective here. It's very solution oriented. It is also you being on the watch. I get us here. You're watching. You're looking out. A little bit of a hunting energy here, but not chasing anything. It's just you on the lookout. They have the sun, so there's a lot of happiness, a lot of clarity here. And I feel as though that is where what is they're looking out for. You're looking out for the true colors, basically, right? They are shining through there. You're seeing them, but you are. It's almost like you're studying, following them. You're becoming more aware. That's why we have this energy here of becoming aware. It's like, although it's a healing energy, it's a pause energy, probably still keeping tabs, or at least just if it's not something that's in separation, then it's becoming aware. In the recent past, we have the 3 of Pentacles. This could be a teamwork, guys. I know it's a you versus them, but this could be a bloody teamwork. This is about deciding where it is that you want to go, which compass to use, you know. You're laying out the plans to go climb a mountain here with a raccoon. I guess though you're very smart. You've been hiding a little bit of yourself here, carrying a mask, yes, but not lying. You're just looking out for yourself, Taurus. You're looking out for your wealth, can I say? You're looking out so people don't take advantage of you. And with them, they have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. And that may be that they may have someone in their midst, or they themselves, that's a superficial energy. And I don't know, I feel as though that may be someone in their midst. I got gold digger, but gold digger parent, if that makes sense. But you're just looking out for that, so you're taking care of yourself here. What we have coming up here is 6 of Pentacles, and we have the cheetah. Quick forward movement, and also giving, something here about giving. But there's also here an energy here about be mindful of not becoming dependent on this, especially if it is that you are dealing with someone. If this is in job by way, right? I know this is a you versus them, but I've just want to quickly lay out a career message here in that if you're dealing with someone here who gives you a little bit here and there, so that you don't become dependent, like financially dependent. It is it has this employee relationship where you give a little paycheck here, but you always have to renegotiate, and the power is on their side. It's just, yeah, now you know that. But it's still, there's something here being given, that it is giving a little bit to help balance out the scale. So the efforts will be made, that's for sure. The efforts will be made. Something here will start growing, or it will start to have the potential to grow. If it is in pause right now, it's starting to get the potential, and it stems from this decision I get here made in the recent past to try and get to know each other, to try and get to figure out how you could work together slowly. Slow process, right? Your heart is not going to be completely opened here, right? The gold egg is in reverse here. Your heart is not fully opened to this. They find themselves very happy, very jolly. That is, this person here you're dealing with, the energy you're dealing with, comes with a very, very jolly energy, Taurus. And that may be why you're looking at it the way that you're looking at it, to see if it has enough depth. Is it serious enough? Can it follow you? Right? Are you aligned? I do see quick forward movement. I do see fun, and I see this person probably starting to take the forward movement towards you, because your heart may be a little bit closed. We had the Ace of Wands shows up upright, then down right. This is this passion. Is is it possible, is what I get here from your side. You questioning, is this possible? Do I feel the pull here? Right? The emotions here, although they are here, they are, yeah. I do see that you're just holding on. You don't want to give your full cup. And also get it because this person here may come at you in ways that are very lighthearted. And although they bring a lot of fun, a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, you might struggle a little bit with receiving it, but they may actually want to invite you out on something that's very fun. Right, coming up here for you. So it's actually a good energy for you there, Taurus. So now it's time for me to pause the video, do some shuffling on this massive deck, and then we're moving on to Gemini. Hold on. Gemini. Alright. Let's get to a Gemini. Show me. Okay, that's too many. Let's start by looking into the connection. Show me the connection here. Okay. So all the animals coming out, huh? Okay, what we have in the center of the spread is the fire ant, and the fire ant in the reverse. Right, that can be slight aggression, right? But we're gonna look in here. It's just wanting to, I get this debate about, do we really want to do what everybody else does? Do we want to do what everybody else does? Well, that's the connection here. But it is causing a frustration here that things can't just be done as everybody else does. We're gonna dive into it, right? And maybe that you will live from a distance or something like that. We have here on your side, we have the Phoenix. Well, that's a powerful spiritual energy, isn't it? This Phoenix here is the root chakra. The root, as you can see there with the little silver up there, indicating this is a spiritual energy. Or it's the major arcana of this deck. It is a little silver lining. All right, let's get to it. The Phoenix has something to do with, the root chakra glowing up, the needs, wanting to hear something about wanting to burn the past, wanting to burn karmic ties, if any of you have it in whatever way that resonate with you, right? But wanting to just cut away past energies. Don't want that with you. They, however, have the gazelle in the reverse, so they are always on the lookout for something yet. They are always looking out for everything and nothing, worried. Rather than being vigilant, they are over vigilant. They're looking too much. They're looking too much outside. They are so aware about everything that could go wrong. They are always looking, but then they forget to focus on what really matters. So it's basically spotting for problem or looking for problems. Looking for problems in the way that if you want to see it, you will see it. As tarot always do. And that's the joys of shuffling reversals. When you shuffle in reversal, they will always show up. But it's just also a little bit it's hyper vigilant. Okay, they are hyper vigilant. In the recent past, we have the moon. I saw that as the tower, but it's the moon in the reverse. So confusion shows up a little bit here on the side of your partners, right? Confusion. Probably not sleeping that well. That could also be a result. Maybe why they are always looking and hypervigilant. Maybe because of bad sleep. Bad sleep can make you insane. I'm not joking. When poor sleep, erupted sleep, it makes a person temporarily insane. It's probably sleep deprivation. It's not a joke, but that could be one of the reasons here, right? And that would also result in emotions being, on your person's side here, sometimes very fiery, flary, can we call it like that? They flare quite often, quite quickly here. But all I see is that you want to burn away negative energies. You don't want to carry the past with you, and it shows up as the past comes from your person. Right? They have something here. Of course, it may be that they have been wounded in some area or another, or they have an experience that makes them more vigilant. But you just want to cut that. It's just, can't we just focus on us? So you don't have to observe me the way that you observe me. You have here the camel on your side, which is you deal very well with the moon, and you deal well with the confusion here, right? You can walk very far with very little. You have enough love within yourself to take care of yourself. You're very resilient, you're very self-reliant here. But right now it's like the water that needs to come, the emotions is a little bit drying out here. It shows up as your person, but it can, don't worry, it's gonna get better. They have here the Father of Pentacles on their side. It might be that they have a very strong father figure in their life, or strong masculine figure in their life that helps them take care of things. Gemini, I bloody hell hope none of you are you're dealing with someone who's married. Right, for some of you, if you're dealing with someone who's married and they're hyper vigilant because they don't want their husband to find out, that would be why. Or their partner to find out, then that would be why. Okay? That's just there. Yeah, especially if this is like a fair at workplace, right? But I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. Let's not look at that. I don't want to read on affairs. I don't support that. Anyway, what we have coming up here for you is the zebra in the reverse. It's not really feeling motivated to do a lot here. Gotta be honest. It's not really taking the action. It's the continuation as it shows up. Comes from your partner's side here. It's not going forward. So if this is the affair, it's not gonna be made public. No. But I keep looking at your energies here. You show up as, it's like you want to just show up here as the Emperor. You want to take charge of the situation. I do sense as though that's what's gonna happen here. You're gonna take charge of the situation here. Everything, all the fire is within you here. You want to clear out this. You want to clear, but remember, don't take it on your purpose here to clear out everything here. Because this person has also got to work with you. Right? Don't be the daddy figure here for this person either. So, but you can do whatever you want. It's just, oh, this person here. They're gonna decide to hang out with friends. What is up with this person? You could actually be dealing with a person here who don't have a very high self-esteem or something like that. Or it may not, for some, right? But it's just this energy here that is someone here, they don't want to unfold their wings and go where things could go. They're always looking at what could go wrong here, right? They may want to be friends and all of that, but for this to go somewhere, I see you trying to get it going there, but they're refusing to come out of their shell. A little bit of healing here. I see you trying, right? I see you trying. They're not working with you on this, of clearing it out. Okay, so that's the energies for now. Now it is time for me to pause it and go on to the Cancerian. Hold on. Cancer. Okay. Let's get to it, Cancer. Let's start by looking. I'm just going to lay out the cards, okay? Show me the Cancerian, the energy between the two of you. Okay. I got the energies of a... Hold on. It is processing here. Oh, let me see. I got the energies of a Capricorn and a Pisces. being included in this? Why did I? Okay. All right. Sorry. Yeah, that makes sense. It's just because I looked at these two here, and a Leo, someone with Leo. Okay, this. Hold on, it's out of sync. Okay, we're back. It does this all the time. Whenever I post it, it goes out of sync. So, yeah, sorry. What we have in between the two of you is the Strength in the reverse. Right? It's interesting to say the least. And we have Fish in the reverse, and we have Devil in the reverse. There's a shifting off direction here. Indecisiveness of which direction to go. Shall we go with the flow? Shall we not go with the flow? I don't want to deal with toxicity, but let's just go with the flow so we can cut these ties. But at the same time, it's like it's pulling on someone's confidence levels here. Like, let's see here what we have. Oh God. What we have on your side is the Three of Pentacles. You want to work on this. You want to put the work in. You want to get to know this. You want to try, right? Oh my God, I'm so sorry about it's not being synchronized. The software and the computer, they suck these days. It's insane. They have the Crocodile in the reverse. So they are refusing here to come out of hiding. They may be watching you, but they may not be talking to you. They're just not really... They're not really stepping up here. I'm so close to throwing everything out the window here because of this software. I'm gonna finish the readings, alright? Sorry, it's just all the time. What we have in the recent past is the Judgment. That's a final decision being made. That is seeing things in a new light. It's deciding to move into new energies. It's deciding to have progress, so to say, right? It's the decision here. And I see you manifesting a lot. Why do they have the Tower in the reverse? It's like they're not working with you here. They are still in this slumber. I see you trying to manifest. I see you trying to get this energy going, but they're not going with you. Like this fucking software. You consider this you be my voice and the software, this image being the person here, because they're just not fucking going together. At least not when I'm looking at the screen here. Right. And as you sense, it creates some sort of frustration here, where you, in me, as I feel, if I want to take it, I want to throw it out, or I just want to give up on this. Could be that same, right? But it is so close for me to just take a baseball bat and smash this. All right. So what we have coming up is the Two of Swords, no, two of Cups in the reverse. So I see two people being together, coming together, but it is just not working. And we're back. Let's see if we can try. So yeah, it's just not working. I see you being open to open up for this love, and I see, by the way, I see it's being your person coming back to you. They find it difficult to disconnect. They continuously come back to you, Cancer. They continuously come back, but it's not really progressing. Two people are still not seeing eye to eye. You may be deciding here to focus far more on your work, by the way, in this. And they are just watching you, and they are not leaving you, but things are still being built here a little bit on a false foundation for them. And it has to do with this go with the flow. They are just going with the flow, even though they're with you, they are not with you. And you're trying to work, you're trying to get to know this person, you're trying to make it grow, but it's just not. The energy is not collaborating with you here. Alright, so I can get, if you also get as though you're frustrated, and there's a little bit no strings attached. There's a lot of talking here. But here's the thing, your person here may be, or you're talking a lot. It's like being together and talking a lot about what's going on outside of you, but forgetting to talk about you as a couple here, right? So how's that gonna work? It's about figuring out where it is that you want to flow together. Where do you want to go together? This person here may also have a tendency to trying to lash out. I get as though they yeah. Although the decision here has been made, for some of you it's been a reconciliation, coming back together, right? Although that decision has been made, and I see you trying, I see you communicating. I also see you working, right? Communicating, working, and also wanting to put the work in here. But you also have priorities in your life, such as your work here, right? You're trying, and this person is not really. The energies are not. They're not willing to come out of their slumber. They want to watch you. Sometimes they may lash out. You don't really. I get the energy here. Sometimes you don't quite know where you have them. You don't quite know where you have them, especially in terms of their temper. Okay, so that is what I have for you. Sorry about the shitty quality of the video. It is what it is. And I'm going on to Leo. Hold on. Leo. Alright, Leo. Let's see. Show me the connection here for you. By the way, if the sound and the video is gonna it's not synchronized, it's because the software sucks, alright? Now you know I'm a little bit annoyed coming from the Cancer reading. Oh, there we have it. Let's see, what do we have for Leo? There was the snake popping up. I'm terrified of the snake. What do you have here? Person. Past. Future. Okay. So, what we have here in between the two of you is the unicorn in the reverse. It's only I am no longer sorry, it's just I'm so pissed at this software. Anyway, what we have here is the unicorn in the reverse. That is no longer seeing fantasies, it's seeing things for what it is. We also have justice underneath the deck, so this is yeah, let's just get to it. Or is it really seeing for things for what it is? Is it trying to envision something that may not be realistic? We're gonna look into that, okay? What we have here for you is the death. That is a change of a situation. It's a change. It's you know, is it the reborn energy? It's the end of a situation. The energies, if they were in one way before, they are now changing. They are not the same. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can change something here. Okay, I just wanted to change the frames per second because this is annoying me. But anyway, we have here the energies here are changed for you. For them, they have the firefly, so they are glimpses. They are glimpses of things becoming clear to them. But yeah, in the recent past, we have the Mother of Pentacles. We have the Mother of Pentacles. We have Daughter of Cups here for you in the reverse. There is there's an energy here on the table about cleaning up. Strong cleaning up energies here. For your person also with the elk, something about discipline, understanding where it is that they want to go. I get that being on your person side here. I feel as though that may have to do with something in somewhere else in their life. They're starting to see where it is that they want to go. I don't know if they want to go away, but for some, yeah. For some, this wouldn't surprise me if it is a breakup situation also with the Lovers in the reverse. But it doesn't have to be that. It's just your person here. They are starting to have small glimpses. It's starting to become clear to them where it is that they want to go. If they have been a situation here, Leo, where someone here has had a crush on you or vice versa, where it wasn't realistic, then that person is now starting to understand that they need to, that there's somewhere else to go. Hell, for some of you Leos, this is your child starting to walk, especially if they are a toddler, right? But I gotta be honest with you, when I look here and your energies, there's been sadness, there's been a disappointing message here coming in. I see it coming to you here in the recent past. For some of you, there is a message where someone here comes and says, or in the past, right, saying, I know where I want to go and it's not here. And then they're going somewhere else. Right, and that does bring a little disappointment here. But coming up, we have the Panther in the reverse. See, here's the thing. I do see a solution-oriented approach to this. I do get that there's something here about cleaning up. I feel as though it's the energies that's gotta be cleaned up. It's not cleaned up in the past. It's still lingering here. I don't know who is holding on to this connection here for some reason or another, but I feel as though it's being held onto by talking and keeping a watch out. I feel as though the energies here it wouldn't surprise me if this is an X energy, or it's a connection here that's departing here in the recent past. Especially if someone already has someone else. But what this connection here is being held on to. Because someone is keeping track on social media and they are talking with friends about this connection still. It might be your person, the vulture here, in that they are not fully cleaning. They are not cleaning. They may also, by the way, be holding on to some of your clothes. Right? Oh, I hope not. Even though this is weird, if this is the case. If the case is that you're dealing with someone who knows they gotta go somewhere else, but they're holding on to a piece of your fat cloth, like keeping a t-shirt or something like that, that's an odd energy. Unless, of course, if it is you that said that this is done, and then they're holding on to your cloth, then it kind of makes sense. Because there could be many reasons for that. It could be like they have an excuse for you to come back, right, and have a conversation and look at things in different ways. But for you here, it is a disconnect. All right, it is this connection here. There's a disconnect in that it's not flying the same direction. It doesn't show up as that. Your person, I gotta be honest, do they have another one? Or is it that they are just not fiery? They're not burning for this. The passion is not there. It's just there are glimpses. It's like there are glimpses of on your person's side here. There are glimpses where this is, yes, this could be, and then they lose passion. Yes, it could be, then they lose passion. But it's almost as though they're drawn somewhere else, and also they may be burned out by something. Right? Probably also focused on their job, somewhere they want to go, but then here. Right, this better not be one of those situations where they actually let you go, but they want to keep you. Then you better, no. Just for the convenience, right? Don't let that happen. That was just for some, but I felt as though I was reading on a breakup there, Leo, I gotta be honest. Or breakup, but it was not a nasty one, it was one of separating ways in with an understanding that it's gotta be separated because things have come out into the light. Although there's been disagreements, absolutely, things are actually rather they're out into the light. There's no ghosting here. I don't get that, meaning that I get that it's been said, it's been spoken. Things that need to come out into the light have been brought up into the light. So now we are moving on to Virgo. Alright, Virgo, let's get to it. Again, for you as well, if the image sound isn't synchronized, I apologize. I'm gonna look into a new software. So let's see here. Show me Virgo and the connection here between. I'm just gonna lay out the cards and give this crap software a minute to follow up. So Virgo, 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 Virgo. What do we have here in between the two of you? We have the hawk in the reverse. Now that is a little bit of a chaser. Now, who's chasing? Who's chasing? Let's see. Chasing energy. Well, there may be an energy here about not wanting to look at the bigger picture. Very, very detail-oriented energy. Let's say like that. In the recent past, we have the Ace of Cups. So this shows up as somewhat of a new energy, right? Somewhat of a new energy here. Again, here you may actually be dealing with a water sign that suddenly they're just opening up the gates and they're just telling you everything, right? They're telling you everything, and you're like, do I need to know all of this? Anyway, you have the Six of Wands, so that's feeling very, very victorious. You are a butterfly, by the way. The challenge is here when it comes to your person, they may not really see. I get as though they may be a step behind you in that, because they have the moth coming up for them, right? And you're a butterfly. Do you see how you can mistake these two? Butterfly for a moth, if you were to just look at the image, if this shit were to want to work with me. But it's actually not. One lives during the night and one lives during the day. Right? Butterflies sleep during the night. So I don't know the sign. I don't know. But in all cases here, what we have here, Six of Cups here in the recent past. Okay, let's get to it. Your person here, they have this energy where it is that they want to. They are very. They have a hand in everything. Sometimes it's difficult for them to let go of control. The good thing is that they are doing that. That's the good thing. If there's any progress, for some of you there's a connection in your life, there's progress taking place here, in that they are starting to bloody hell open up. They are starting to release the need to control. They are like the moth coming up into the light. It's taking a while here, right? They're still flocking around a little bit. They're like flocking, right? Not the other, but they are flocking, like, but they are getting there. You are already there. They are there. It's similar to, you know, the video and the sound in this crappy software. My voice comes first, then comes the image, right? Or at least the way I see it. It's pissing me off. Do you know what happens here when people, they start opening up? Sometimes they forget to listen. That may be what sometimes happen here with your person. It's like suddenly when the gates are open, then it's open. What we have here for you is then a very tired energy. You know what, for some of you Virgos, if this is in work, if this is in your career, then it's that it's like having had a boss, or working with someone here who's been finding it difficult to open up the resources or just share. So they would take a lot of control. They would have their hand into everything, and then suddenly when they let go, when that energy is released, you are victorious here in also then getting some of those tasks onto your table. But then suddenly you find yourself working way too much, you know, rather than there being this equal give and take. And they are starting to, the good news for them is that they're starting then to understand that it's time, that they gotta open up, that they gotta share, that they can't be in this withheld energy all the time. Starting to open up to the light. But for you then it's just, oh, so the energies are flowing over to you here, right? So it's this hawk here has something to do with remembering, you know, to fly on a larger scale here, but also to dive down and look at the small nuances of a situation, right? One thing is looking at the bigger picture. That's always good, but also looking at the small pictures. And then also when you're looking at the small picture, also remember to rise up and look at the big picture, so we can keep up with each other. Most likely outcome is the 10 of Wands in the reverse. So that is a tiresome energy. It's like all the burdens are being released. but you show up as carrying a lot on your plate, on your back here, right? You might be drained from it. And also look out for whether or not you're going to sting. Imagine a cranky bee, right? A bee, when it gets cranky, it makes... You know? You know it. You've seen it. When it's like when someone here is then trying to get near the cranky bee, it's like... It gets a little aggressive. Right? But it's because it's fighting for its life. Trying to get out that window or something. But, you know... And for some of you, by the way, if this is someone's energy you don't want to deal with, then you're basically showing your angry ass. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like you turn your body, you're like, what's this? I will sting you. I will sting you. If you dare to fly this way here. It's just for some. But the energies here is just because I look here in the past, is that it's because you show up as making peace with the past. There's a nostalgia here. It's just this wonderful flowing energy here for you, and you're flying up here, and then boom, you run into an energy that's actually a little bit draining. And they go from being wanting to control the entire thing to start to open up, and now they are releasing, and just the balance is a little bit off scale here, right? So that's just the energies that I see here, the temporary energies. And so with that being said, I am moving on to Libra. Libra. Gotta pause it, shuffle my huge deck, go back and complain about the software, and then the Libra. Hold on. Libra. Okay, let's get to it. Libra. Libra. As I will already tell you, as I told anyone else, the software will most likely piss me off here, because in a moment you will see that the sound and the image don't align, as you will see now. Yeah, here it goes. Oh. Just be patient, it will most likely align in a minute. Alright, show me the energy here for Libra. So I'll lay out the cards in the meantime. Ooh la la. The owl, interesting, and I just looked at the Mother of Swords, which also is an owl. Owl. What is the owl? She has to do with wisdom, and also, by the way, the owl tends to bring a message of prosperity, as we see here, right? Money gain, career. It's just not working for me today, all right? It's one of those days. It is one of those days, I'm sorry. What we have here is the Eight of Pentacles, showing thankfully up in the upright. This is work. Work. All the skills, this connection is just teaching you something here. Oh dear Lord. Okay, what the hell? Alright, so then I look here, we have the oyster in the reverse and we have the lizard in the reverse. Why do you get the oyster in the reverse, Libra? What is the oyster in the reverse? It's not the cool energy. The oyster in the reverse is a gossip. Alright? But alright, we're gonna look into it. They get the lizard in the reverse. What is the lizard in the reverse? Oh my god, what is up with this couple? Is someone here who's chasing street lights? They are in it for the lights. Show me the limelights. No, but then again, they run away from the lights. They can't be in the city lights, Libra. Oh my god, this is like they wanted to be in the city lights, and then they realize they can't be in the city light. They have to go out because they are drained by the city. They are drained by the city. And they are drained by being in the spotlight. They may be very pretty. You are probably most likely also very pretty, and you have lots of good friends and all of that. But you chit chat. That's cool. Right, there's nothing there. We're gonna dive into this oyster here. It's just meh. So the energy here is working. So this is the two opposites. Two opposites. Oh, are you gonna give me the Harry meets Sally again here? What we have in the recent past is the Scorpio. What the hell is this? The Scorpio is jealousy. Is also pushing away people that you don't want into your inner circles. It's a teenage clique. It's the I know it's that immature energy of I only want to hang out with this person and you're not invited. Okay? You can't come in here. I know I'm making it a bit more serious than it is. It's just it shows up a little bit here of it has this exclusion energy. And you know, you're not gonna like me for this one. Because it shows up as it's you saying I can't have you be part of my team. And this person shows up as this being a lost opportunity. You know what, you place it as it resonates, okay? How the fuck is this part? All right, so then we have what's coming up is happiness, things coming out into the light. It's swear to God, if this is taking place in a school, it would make sense to me. Because then it's like a parent figure or you know, a mentor or a, you know, mentor like a teacher, right? Comes in here and brings two people together, so they have to be in the same room. It's almost like being too different. They're so different from each other that there's no way in hell that these two people would be together in the same room. But when someone here intervenes and puts them in the same room, they have to be in the same room. Why do you show up at petty energies, Libra? Why do you show up that? Let's see, what more for Libra here? Shock. Libra, what is... What is... I don't recognize this Libra. I mean, I recognize I know who it is. It's just this particular mode of being, remember, it's just temporary. Is a little... I haven't seen you behave like this before. Libra energy. It's there's nothing wrong with it per se. It's being protective. It's also circulating. It's almost like are you testing this person? What's going on? How do you see them? Oh, you see them as draining. You see them as... Alright, how do you feel about them? I cannot. Alright, so you see them as someone, or they can be controlling. Why do I keep getting misunderstandings here? Right, I'm curious, how do they see you? How do they feel about you? I'm such a fan of this connection here because it's such a Hollywood movie. It is so funny. For me as a reader, right? All right, because you see them as someone who's very controlling, and they could, you see them as a feminine energy that has this, they care too much and they can be smothering and all of that. But you're still figuring out, maybe I could have, could I develop feelings for them? Just see, is this my type? But it's not my type, but maybe I could. And they see you as a gossip. They see you as a gossip. They see you as someone who don't quite know where it is that you want to go, but don't know. It's not, they don't see you as indecisive or anything. They just see you as someone, I mean, if you had the choice, you would rather go out and hang out with friends than you would do boring work or something like that. What the hell is going on? Fly. Right. Yeah. They definitely see you as a little bit of a gossip. You're someone, if you want to go somewhere, you have to consult with someone. That's how they see you, right? And their feelings for you are, I don't think this could go anywhere. This is so interesting. Anyway. And they can't be part of this city light. They can't be part of it. But you show up as kind of like it. You like this spotlight. You like that. Or it shows up in this. If it's not yours, it's not yours, right? Dang, this energy here. And with the 8 of Pentacles, then it's spinning the web. It's. I keep getting as though you're going to be pushed together, not because you're choosing to, because you're being forced to. I love this energy. Now, for you here, there's a reluctance of even wanting to start with this. You don't want this. They don't want it either, so don't worry, they don't want it either. But you're gonna end up with happiness. I love it. Oh, two people from two opposing cliques. They don't work together, but they're being forced together, and they are actually... Somehow this is gonna end up amazing. This is a story to tell, okay? I love it. Alright, and they have the Mother of Swords. So that's the owl. They're gonna be, I remember what you did to me, Libra. I ain't pissing with this, but it's a brand new energy. So it show up differently. What? Aww. I will say, if somewhere out there is a Libra who managed to hurt someone, this is a Libra who will in the future then be willing to apologize and be willing to go back to the conflict and deal with it again. Not afraid of the conflict, despite what I've heard about the Libra energy. This is someone here, then the Libra will say, okay, I am gonna buckle up, I'm gonna go back into the conflict, I'm gonna meet the Mother of Swords here. Because the Mother of Swords, I kind of like her. And there's absolute happiness, alright? Yeah, it's probably throughout August. It's just so funny. I've been picking up for this for months, Libra. Especially if it's a Libra man, right? If it's a Libra man, this is especially playing out because I have seen a Libra man be terrified of a particular woman. Oh, she is... Yeah, she's something. I look forward to follow this and receive an invite to the marriage, to the wedding here, because this is so interesting. Okay, I am now gonna go on to Scorpio. Hold on. Scorpio. Let's get to it, Scorpio. And repeating myself here, if the technology fucks up, sound, image not synchronized, it's the software. Be patient. Let's see here. What do we have for Scorpio? Okay. What we have in the energy between the two of you is the Daughter of Wands. So, are we talking about going somewhere? An invite to go somewhere? Stupid technology. And then we have here the Ten of Cups for you. So everything looks kind of great for you. This is being surrounded by a lot of joy from the people who you hang out with. Not just this person. You're deriving a lot of joy from your network, from your family, from your friends. It's a good energy. It means you're not reliant on this. You have other people. Right? So, yeah. And then we have here the Vulture in the recent past. That's a cleanup. I don't know if you've been cleaning out your closet, throwing out old clothes, furniture, just cleaning. Could of course also be a cleansing of your energies. Who knows? But it's just cleaning here. Because I get as though you have this one over your shoulder here telling you that you needed to clean out things, energies that make you feel hopeless. It made you feel as though there's no point in this. Where is this going? Pessimistic energies. I feel as though you've been cleaning out pessimistic energies. Now your person here, they should probably also have cleansed in their energies. They still have this, that they feel as though they can come with, let's say they can come with excuses, I will say, that they have so many responsibilities and the state of the world is just in such a way that they can't do this and that. Right? Hangman in the reverse. But they're watching. They're watching, but they're still, if you were to come at them with some energy here, saying, or suggesting or something, they would still look at everything around them and say, but it can't be done because this and that, and in the state of the world is just, you know, I have to live up to this and that, and you know, all of that. They have the elephant in the reverse. That's kind of creating roadblocks on their own. Sorry, it's just I get this confused elephant running around destroying the fields of the farmer, right? And they keep saying, but it's because I'm not vaccinated. Something like that. So, you know, it's these crazy, it's these silly excuses. And then believing that you're actually paving the way forward. And then you're running around looking for water, looking for some connection here. And you can't figure out why it's not happening. It's like you destroy wherever you go. Just keep your track here. But it's because I have the world against me. And you destroy everything else here still, right? It's just, you know, it's a little annoying of an energy. But no, not like that. It's just, I laugh a little at it because I get the image and it's just funny. It's a funny image. To deal with, yes, I would find it annoying also to deal with these people because they are actually a little self-centered, right? I mean, it's difficult to get to reason with them because they're always about, but it's something here happened to me. My ex was an idiot. My daddy didn't love me enough. Oh, you know, something like that. But when it comes to the point, in this situation, it's most likely that they have something here is putting them into a position where they feel as though they don't have power. They are powerless in the situation. But what they can do, rather than focus on that they have no power whatsoever, they can focus on what they can control, right? And what they can control is their own response. What the energies then flow in here to you with this slight hopelessness, and it's like, what are you supposed to do with it, right? And that's why, thankfully, you have other people who are of quality here to you, and they didn't clean up that energy here. But you have cleansed up this. I don't believe that there's any hope. If the two of you have met at some point here where you were both hopeless together, you kind of cleansed up on that. But let's see here. Oh no. What do we have coming up? We have the swan in the reverse. This is a hissy fit. So it starts up with something that's very fun. Going out and getting communication here, figuring out, can we go chill, whatever, right? Let's go hang out in a canoe or something. Now, your person here is probably going to make their work or something. They're not going to make you a priority. So this energy here is like, the world is against me. No, but you know, I have other responsibilities. It's going to come up here again. What are you going to do? Oh. Sassy fit. Sassy. You're going to get sassy. You're going to have this, you know, response of a swan that's pissed. That's what I get your response being. That's basically here I get, rather than having an elegant and graceful swimming away like the swan, I get the hissy fit of the swan. But they're probably pissing you off. And then we have the eagle here in the reverse for you. That is because you didn't clean this energy off. You might believe that you did, but you didn't. So they're triggering you. Maybe you kept their number. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you allowed them to still contact you, believing that this time it's gonna be better. And then they pull the same trick, and you go, you know that way of communicating. Like it's just, where you speak between. I can't do it, but you know, it's the angry swan. So that's what we have there for you. Of course, some of you may go in a canoe and hang out, and you may run across a hissy swan. In that case, don't approach them. They can break your arm. It's the most dangerous animals we have here in Denmark. Okay, with that being said, I am moving on to Sagittarius. Hold on. Sagittarius. And I will repeat myself. You will find at some point here that the software is going to fuck up, so sound and image will not be synchronized. Be patient in that. I will find a new software. Alright, let's just lay out the cards in the meantime while this crashes a little bit. Saggy. Here comes the storm. Come on. Motherfucker. Shit. Alright, so it's here. Which one is it? Okay, I'm gonna show you in a minute. It's just there's a particular one that it gets me every time. Okay. Whew. Oh shit. Alright, so and here we have the alright. Let's just get to it. You probably wanna know, and it's right. It's this one. Every fucking time it gets me. It may not look that scary on the screen, but I swear to God, you shuffle and you are, oh, this and that, and it shows up and it stares at me. Okay, it's scary. It's scary. It's a sexual energy, by the way. Believe it or not, it's a snake. Anyway, let's move on. We have this Ace of Swords in the reverse here. What? Yeah, that's basically the energy of Ace of Swords in the reverse. It's what? It's not really getting that epiphany. It's communication not really being clear cut, if we can say it like that. But let's see here. Now, when I look at your energies, you have the Wheel of Fortune. That's Jupiter. Things are thrown up into the air. It's chaos, basically. It's chaos, but there's color. There's beauty, there is well, there's chaos, okay? What do I mean by chaos? It means that sometimes it can feel as though the day turns into night, or, you know, it's just this little bit of energy here about finding your footing in all of this. Things are thrown up into the air to help you move forward. This is in your support. It's like if you want any mantra, you say it's supposed to happen this way, really. But yeah, that is here because yeah, I will tell you. Now, in the recent past, here, see, that's the thing. Something here is not said. Someone here is timid, have been timid to talk, and that's why I get here the truth, the absolute truth, that clear-cut truth, even though it may hurt. It's not spoken here. I feel as though this is on your side. Of course, it meaning that do you feel comfortable enough with putting into words, with saying out loud, really saying it, and to the person who hurt you, or just, you know, put into words what hurt you, or do you feel more comfortable burying it down? That's the energy that's in between here. That is you not, or you being faced here with that, I want to say, challenge here of really saying what happened here, your truth. Of course, it could also, because there's something about a child here as well, right? So of course it could go deeper back, but it is something here about not, or feeling timid. Timid in the way that you speak your truth. For them here, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, that's a non-committal energy. Well, that's not non-committal, it's just not really that long term. So for them here, there's alright, let me go dive into this energy. It can be, it doesn't have to be that. It's just there's an energy here on the table for them that's about looking into things as long-term investment, right? Looking at the long-term prosperity of it, seeing how things, seeing into the future, far away into the future, right? Maybe they are not seeing the consequences of what's the actions that are taking place here. It's like maybe they are withholding them. Also, they may also be withholding something from you, and they don't see the long-term effects of them withholding it. Right? How that could actually be damaging down could have a damage effect in that it could. There's a risk, right? In that. Down there, right, in 10 years or something like that, maybe the energy would then come back You know what I mean? It's like, but you didn't look at it at that time. I know it's difficult to explain. It's just they're holding back on their full potential. They're holding back on their full potential. They're not opening up fully to you, and that is actually blocking this, possibility of having long-term prosperity, long-term commitment. I don't know what it is that they're holding on to, right? Could be children affecting this situation. Anyway, what we have coming up here is the deer. You know what? For God's sake, this could be a bloody family situation here because, Anyway, what we have coming up here is the deer. That's the mother energy. That's a very kind, caring energy. So, show me this one. Because I actually get there's being healing here and sexual healing for some. Oh, I get it. You know what's going to happen here is that your person here is finally going to start speaking. They're going to send you probably through an electronic communication because it's probably easier for them to put it into writing than it is to sit in front of you and speak with you. And then also you the other way around here, right? It's like two people here, they are dancing around the hot porridge. Hiding in the bushes, you can call it, right? They're dancing around a difficult topic. It's even difficult for me to get into it. You can see me dancing around it as well. It's actually quite annoying because for me personally, it's just easier if you just say it as it is. But I also know what happens when we say things as they are. People don't always like it, and then you have to deal with being blasted at. But anyway, let's see. Oh. It's because, when right, someone here has to say something, and that will be a little bit of an ego death in it. It's the challenge of daring to bloody hell be open. For you, it's the ego death in that for you it shows up here as being vulnerable, as being daring to be naked, by that I mean daring to show the true you. True intimacy is not about being naked, taking off the clothes, but about being true, having true intimacy, showing the real you, being vulnerable. There's an ego death in it for you. I don't quite know what ego death is. Can't remember at least, but it has, the boundaries. Let's say it like this: the boundaries, the box you place yourself into by you speaking your truth. You're starting to speak up here. That boundary then dissipates, right? And you show the real you. There's an obstacle here, but it shows up here as starting to happen. Sexual healing, probably. Oh, but if it's not that, then it's just this Kundalini experience. You can Google it, right? It's the z. Your snake here, when it shows up like this, because I shuffle in reverse. When it shows up like this, it's your inner spirit here, or your spine. Your Google it, right? But it's the energy here that's your fire starting to wake up. Google Kundalini. And for some of you, get here, especially for you, Saji, it's that of not being, because some of you are you're very, how can I say, you spit comments. Oh, it's not being, it's not a negative here. It's a way of saying that you're sassy, right? You're sass. You have sass. You have class. But deep inside, there's also this sensitive side. You can still have sass and class and still be very, very soft. But yeah, coming up is that sweetheart energy there, right? But what is, what is this dancing around the porridge has something to do with it. You're always observing the other. How is the other reacting and responding, rather than bloody hell looking at yourself? How would they think about me if this and that? So what? Shows up as they would probably would show up. Yeah, a mouse. Oh, this is your person. Your person, those long-term goals is that you have a person here who's very picky. They're picky. In what they block themselves in being picky. In that they only take what it is that they want, and then, it could be in their own finances. It may have nothing to do with you. It's just that they're picky and they have something in their family they gotta deal with. They're not opening up about that. They're not opening up about their potential. They are withheld, all right? They hold on to themselves. I don't see it has anything to do with you. It's something about them. And then, yeah, they probably need this freedom, and if they feel pushed on their freedom, someone here will strip away freedom from them. They get a little bit, oh, I have to breathe, I have to run. And you know what? It's not really beneficial here, is it? Alright, so that's it. Now we're moving on for Le Capricorn. I will pause the video, shuffle my enormous deck, and return in a minute. See ya. Hold on. Cabby. Alright, Cabby. Quick message, repeating myself here. If the software blows out on me, it's because it's crap, okay? So sometimes the sound and the image may not be synchronized. Now you know that. I'm gonna pull out the energies while this is gonna piss me off, the software, because I can hear it coming. There it goes. Yes, okay. Just bear with me, okay? Okay, Cabby. Show me Le Capricornus. Show me the energy between you and this person. Alrighty. Show me you. Show me the person you're dealing with here. Okay, that's insane. Okay, show you. Okay, and we have the Hierophant underneath the deck. You could be dealing with a Taurus, a Virgo, whatever. Okay. Okay. So the energy between the two of you is the Six of Swords. This is moving into a new mindset, deconstructing the mindset. And somewhere down here, someone here is laughing at that scene. Someone here is laughing their ass off, the considering of a new beginning. Be it you or them, I just got that throwing out. This is someone here not taking things seriously whatsoever. It's an annoying energy, by the way. For someone, it may actually be both of you. But we have here, do you see all this rain, by the way? Now the sun is up here again here. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a rainbow outside today. It's been storm weather, it's on and off basically. But you know, there's so much rain, but there's also sunshine on the other side. But the rain is taking up a lot of the space, right? This is the Six of Swords. It's going into a new mindset. I want to say blah, blah, blah. Then we have here on your side, we have the Magician. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? You're looking at the swords. You're not looking at the rainbow. You're looking at the rain. And the rain is my computer here. All about the rain is just, we are in the middle of a stormy weather. Oh, it's end of July, but coming into August. And my computer is warning me that that's gonna be rain again. I don't know, it's just something about the rain. Anyway, forget it. The Magician here is on your side. You're manifesting, you're definitely holding on to your little pinnacle there, which is your time and your energy. See, you're not even looking at the sword. You don't even want to look at that sword over there, the truth here, right? What you're looking at when it comes to the truth and communication, you're looking at what is in the rain. Was probably having a negative mindset there. But let's see. What we have for them is the Temperance. Lots of color there, right? But look at those little two teardrops of rain going into the fire. It can't even, it's like the rain can't turn off this fire. Anywho, Temperance is a very, of course it could be a statue, but it's a very it is a, oh, there are more tears than I expected here. Anyway, it's a slow moving energy, believe it or not. Temperance, because it's toning down, it's taming, it's tempering the fire. Why do I get as though this and your energy over here is a little bit sad? Okay, let's see here. You don't show up as sad. You show up as very hard. Let's say it like that. What we have here in the recent past, we have the Frog, the Whale in the reverse, and the Empress. This is taking a pause. This is, oh, look at the rain falling down on the Frog here. It's almost like the past, and look at all this rain. like the rain is falling down on the bloody frog. Now I don't remember the symbolism was of a frog. Right, let's hold on. And we have the whale here. It says something about healing this long sad story between the two of you. You have a sad story. It's the same story going over and over and over again. Now here's the thing, both of you were healing from that, but in the past there's a sad story repeating itself, let's just say it like that. But it's also repeating that sad story brings some sort of a healing here, but you're still focused on the on that truth. The connection between the two of you moving into a different story. You're not longer being in this, no matter what you do, is not good enough or something like that, right? Pfft, who can use that? There's growth. When no one sees what's going on here in this connection, there's growth. On your person's side, this is a connection that's a teacher. They're not seeing it. In the past, they didn't want to see it. They didn't. This is being sneaky and running away from a partnership and not wanting to learn, not even wanting to participate in it. From the person's side here, right? Focus. Here we go. That shows up on your person's side. So there's no surprise they show up with the temperance energy, which is if there's fire here, fire being the passion, the desire to go somewhere, it's on their side, but they're tempering it. So that probably creates some sort of it's a healing energy, right? If there's any healing taking place, I wouldn't be surprised that it's coming from your person's side. Because it's lamenting it, lament. I can't fucking pronounce it. It's to lament. See, I can't pronounce that. Something that sounds so great when you read it, but I can't probably pronounce it. But they are, I won't say regret. They're just in a mood, okay? What's coming up for them is that they're gonna understand that a friend is in their life for a purpose. Probably showing up as you, right? But within the recent past here for you, this is a very, 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 very slow energy for you. This is putting things into boxes, Cappy. This is beautiful. This is where you were also in the past from all of this. Sad, sad stories, probably sleepless nights. I hope you got out of that. Alright. And we have the rabbit. It's basically also being a problem solver. Being a problem solver amongst it all. Gabby, you show up as very, very, very independent. You're done with this sad story. Okay, you're done with this sad story. That's where I get here. You show up as self-reliant. It's taking its sweet moment. It really is. It's taking its sweet moment here. It's not been easy. I mean, does this look fun? I would say no, it doesn't. What is this? It is the bloody hell Nine of Swords. Things coming out into the light. I mean, it looks like a nightmare. Right? And if those are the thoughts that you remember, then of course you're looking at that. You still have. I don't see you having all your tools in order. You're very cool, calm here, but dang it. What's coming up for you is the Five of Wands. Tension. This person here, I don't know if they're gonna recruit a friend to get to you or something like that. But yeah, they're gonna understand. What's up with that for you here with them? Oh, they're gonna be a problematic problem solver. Whatever that is. Why do you person have passion? I feel as though you're dealing with someone with a lot of passion in them, as in physical passion. I hope they're not gonna hang out with someone who go by a playbook and try and come towards you with following a playbook. It's not gonna work. I actually think I did a stalker, pick a stalker. A very, very complicated pick a stalker where I think following a long time investigating, the conclusion was if someone here is gonna try and come towards someone following the playbook, it ain't gonna work. But someone is a thief. They are so used to looking out for themselves. Anyway, the tension here, and for you, the moon in the reverse. Look out for fucking gaslighters, okay? Look out for people who play on emotions. It did show up on this person's side. Look out for it. Which is someone who don't want to, they laugh at it, right? And by the way, Cabbies, just for some Capricorns, if someone were to get naked, would you don't laugh at it? I know it doesn't mean, but it's like, God. Don't laugh at it. If any of you know what that means, it's just this hyena, right? This hyena has a very contagious laugh. Yeah, just times when you shouldn't laugh, and I'm probably the worst at that. I always laugh at the most inappropriate moments, right? Anyway. Oh, I got thrown into this here. Alright, so what is up with that? Yeah. Oh, Gabby, don't laugh at people when they try to open up to you, right? Trying to open up, wanting to move forward. Maybe it's like with a... Sorry, I'm so mean right now. It's just because I got this someone here sending you like a novel on a text message, opening up their heart. But you know, I myself would also laugh at that energy because it's... If you have something to say it to me in person. Don't send me a fucking novel. It's just, I don't know, tension coming up here for you. Oh, here we have the Father Cup showing up in the upright. It is trying to heal it, right? I still get as though someone here is trying. Maybe they're afraid of you. And that they're recruiting someone here to help heal this process because... Yeah. Okay, but you're still gonna have... There's still a situation here where you... I don't know if you're going to... Yeah. Because you still have this hangman here, right? There's a position. It's still the energies are still a little bit on the you are in a position where there's something here you can't control, and you may be a little. Yeah, the tension here, right? There's the tension here. What's the tension about? The tension about is not looking inside yourself. All right. So I get here about emotional regulation being kind of like an advice here. For this, being able to control your emotional responses to whatever situation is showing up, but tension is showing up, so that can also be argument, and that can even be. It's more like it can turn into be something like a challenge, but not like a negative challenge. It's just for some of you Cabbies, I keep getting like you don't believe in it, right? And maybe you're skeptical energy, but you are manifesting. You are manifesting. It's just you still have your eye here on. You're moving into the new mindset, but what happened in the past is just still here with you, and that's affecting the situation. They come with this person also comes here with an energy that comes in patience, and want to no drama. There's no drama here, and they are also recruiting with a friend, and you just get you standing here being a little bit skeptical about it. That's all. Okay, so that was what we have for the Cabby. I'm moving on to Aquarius. Hold on. Aquarius. Alright, Aquarius. I'm repeating myself here. If the software goes a little wacky, it's just because it's going to do that. So sound, image may not always be synchronized. Now you know that. Let's get to it. I will start by pulling out the energies here. While it's doing it right now. Alright, let's see. Between you and someone. You're dealing with... Where is the person you're dealing with here? A shock. You're dealing with a shock. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be curious. This is gonna be curious, Sagittarius. And we have the Chariot in the reverse underneath the deck. So I am very, very curious to this energy. We start off with the Eight of Cups in the reverse as the energy between the two of you, right? This tends to be a coming back energy. But then when I look at this, we have the Eight of Cups for you. So this is a new one. It's a potential for new love. Is it a past thing coming back to you, or is it that no, it's a new thing for you? But what's playing out here in this energy is a fear of abandonment. What do I mean by that? Is I get here it's an anxious fear of the energy that you have here on the table for you, which feels very, it warms the heart. You're afraid it may be going away again, right? What we have here is, I mean, are you dealing with a Pisces? We have here the Shark. The Shark is someone here who, well, they look out for themselves, right? They look out for themselves. And it's an energy that may feel very unstable here to you, but they are, yeah, we're gonna clarify that Shark energy, right? What we have in the recent past is Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. That's going over the same thing again and again, not really getting things anywhere. There's also frustration, and then there's losing interest in getting anything going. For some of you, because it is an Ace of Cups, right? So it's something new. So if any of you have been single here, then it's not really paying attention to love, or it's just a bored energy. There's also here an energy on the table here. This is interesting. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. There's an energy, I don't know if this is coming from you or them, but something here about not feeling as though you have what it takes to get this going, right? I'm not skilled enough. I'm not good. Not good enough is I don't have the skills. I don't know how to play this game of love because I don't know what love is. You know, that's something like that. Or I don't know how to be in a relationship because I don't know. Or I don't know how to get this IKEA thing together because I don't know. You know, something like that. Or I don't even want to try. I don't even want to buy this IKEA thing because I don't know how to put it together. Or I don't even want to start taking a driver's license because I'm already gonna fail. I already know it. Sort of like that. So you avoid getting something started. What we then have here for you is the Cosmic Egg, and they have the Son of Pentacles. I'm not really seeing on their side. They show up as willing. They're slow. That's for sure. They may be more slow than you, right? They're slow moving, coming towards you. Oh God, you have this fun energy. Alright, show me the egg there. See, that's the thing. I get here that you have friends. Sometimes you don't probably recognize that you have. Sometimes you don't recognize your own stardom. Can we take it like that? You don't recognize what it is that you have within you to make things grow here on your own. That's just for some of you, right? But that makes sense. If something here is not then manifesting, you haven't gotten the results you wanted in the past by doing something in a particular way, then of course without those successes, if we only associate the way that we did things before with failures, then why would we repeat doing it? It's what do we call it? Actually conditioning, right? If what you do is actually good but you're not getting any good results from it, you're conditioned into believing it's a bad thing, you know? If your environment responds to your positivity with negativity, you may even come to associate your positivity as being a negative thing. For your person here, they have slowly, it shows up as a new person, right, Aquarius? Your person here, whatever you're connecting to, shows up as very slowly, but bloody hell surely, and boringly. Having closed out a chapter, and they are starting to sing. Oh my God, are they singing? Well, maybe in the shower, but they are definitely slowly but surely. Oh my God, they are showing up slowly but surely with massive leadership skills. How is this hanging? How is this connecting with your monthly reading? Because your monthly reading, you know what the title is of that? They're hopeless. Yes, they're hopeless. But maybe, you know, let's see. But that may be another situation, right? But this is just very interesting. The energy you're connecting to with here is someone who's slowly but surely coming into their own power. They may not see it, and you may not see it either. It's something that's going on behind the scenes, right? So this may actually be an energy that's coming your way. Oh, I get why it's annoying for you. But dang, are you gonna handle it well? Alright, so your person is a shark. Show me the shark there. That was too many. Show me the shark. Too many again. Show me the shark. It's a panther. Show me more. Daughter of Cups. It's something, yeah, it's something new. See, that's the thing. I can't really grasp it. Someone here who's definitely the way they communicate. They're very, very sharp. They're also looking out for their finances, is what I get here. They're very... They look out for their finances, okay? They look out for how... For what they take in. I mean, a shark don't wanna consume an IKEA, alright? They don't wanna get an IKEA furniture because they thought it was something eatable. It was like, can kill them, right? So they are a little worried about that. They are very independent. They can also be very frightening. Let's just face it. They are very, very independent. They know when to strike and they know when not to strike. And they want to make sure it's not an IKEA before they do it. So you may not always know where you have them. And that can then result in this, I don't feel safe in this. Because I don't know where I have them. And what we have coming up here is justice. So there's going to be a choice. Seeing things black and white, but also in the between, right? The justice is that a decision here is going to be made. It's going to be fair. Things are going to actually be out in the open. It's going to be fair and just. But whether or not you will find it going in your favor or not, that's all for this justice. Time will tell. That's all I can say with the justice. For your person, it shows up as the hermit. So it shows up going well for them if they are. I hate going in this narrative with the shark here, but the shark eats. They do eat turtles. It's going to be somewhat of a challenge here, but whatever with this person's side here, right? What goes well for them is that something about, again, they're very independent and they're still working on their path and they are still going in and out in their own energies, right? They have their own timing. I can get the frustration here with you. I understand the frustration. I'm actually feeling a little guilty about your monthly reading where I got very frustrated. But they were hopeless. Again, maybe it's a different situation. Maybe it's repeating, because as I said here, if you have these repeating energies where things are just a little bit unreliable, right? Then this person here may not be the idiot there, but this person is just someone here who's... You can absolutely rely on them, but you can also rely on them on withdrawing once in a while. But you know what? You show up as the swan. And that is also having the dignity here to swim away. Right, so the C2 is almost like a paused energy here, but it's not disconnecting per se, but it's a little bit, right? It's a little bit like going in separate directions, but doing so with grace and dignity. It's like saying, I'm gonna go up here into my office, you're gonna go to your office, or your room, their room, and let's meet tomorrow during breakfast and talk. Because right now I need a pause from you. Right? Of course it can be more significant than that. It's up for you to determine that. I just don't like... Not with your energies. For some reason or another, it's difficult for me to turn it into something that negative. No, it's a very powerful energy. This person is probably very, very, very spiritual, by the way. They are very much connected to something. They look a lot inside themselves to figure out the answer within themselves. They can't be pressured. And that's the thing. They can't be pressured. They don't even want to push people away. They don't want to engage with it. They have a lot of dignity here. And on you, this is like a new opportunity, right? It's new. You may just be starting to talk with this person. It could be in work. It's slow moving, but it's actually... I like this. I gotta say, it could be in also a legal situation or something. I mean, that could have something to do with the law in it. Maybe you work in law. I like it. Okay, that's all I can say. I like it. This is not the hopeless frustration. It's in the scheme of it, but they're not hopeless, they're the opposite. Okay, now it's on to Pisces. I will shuffle and return. Hold on. Pisces. All right. A quick note here with me repeating myself. If you see the software crashing, meaning sound and image will not be synchronized, it's because the software sucks. Give it a moment, be patient, probably it will align. Now let me just pull out the cards in the meantime. I'm just waiting for it to go and do it. Is it going to do it? Let's see. Alright, Pisces. Show me Pisces. Pisces and the person they are dealing with. Show me Pisces and the person they are dealing with. Some connection. Okay, show me Pisces. What the hell is that? Pisces. Connection, person. Alright. That was a lot of animals showing up here for you. Alright, underneath the deck we have the Ten of Swords. That's not the best thing. This is it's a dead bull. Alright, let's just get to it. We have the Three of Pentacle in as the energy in between the two of you. Could be a work situation, or yeah, you know, let's just check it out. Three of Pentacle, it's climbing a mountain here. Do you see that? Finding the right compass to climb up that mountain, to figure out where it is that you want to go. And it's also teamwork, right? Teamwork, getting to know each other. Having made the decision of wanting something here to grow. So by the way, this may not actually be love. It may be in some, of course it could be, but considering some of the readings I've done for you lately, this may actually be something more. We will look into it. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse in the recent past. This is a bad investment where something didn't grow, especially in terms of if it is in your career here, right? Or is it growing? Or is it just growing very slow? Is this energy here about, you know, I would say it's like something here didn't grow the way you expected it to. But you're not giving up here, then it's going back. You still have the... It's like the decision has already been made where your focus is placed here. You still want to go there. It is... I'm going to give you an example here, right? I know it's a lot, but you know, gotta give you an example. It is wanting to climb a mountain here and then figuring out the weather. Is not optimal in that season, or it's not the best. You know what? When you have to go climb mountains, right? The weather is extremely important. So let's say you were planning on going on one route, and then the weather forecast tells you something different, and then you have to readjust the plans, right? It's similar to that. It's like readjustment here, readjusting the energies. And in this case, it's readjusting where it is you place your focus and your attention and your time. Now, when I look at you, you have the Daughter of Swords. Oh, you're curious, aren't you? Curious. You're looking at this mountain. I don't know what this mountain is for you. It's the connection. It's just Pisces. When I remember some of the readings, even including your monthly reading, which comes out on a Saturday. This is not that energy, but let's just see, right? This is something interesting, right? Because this energy is something you got your eye on. In the recent past, Pisces, have you been hiding your true colors? Have you? This raccoon here is a starving artist. It's Pisces. Okay, let me say this: if there's something here in the past where something here didn't really grow the way you wanted to, I get a little bit an energy here of you not showing your true colors. Okay, and there could be many reasons for that. Maybe, I don't know, you just I will try and be on your side here, right? It's just I see, at least I see you being curious here about wanting to show your true colors. It's just how you're supposed to do it. You could be a survivor, right? And what do I mean by survivor? Survivors, people who especially those who had a rough childhood, but survivors or survivors who are survivors in the sense that they're used to doing things alone. They had to grow up very early, and learn to be alone, learn to deal with things alone. They will always look out for themselves first, right? It doesn't always they and sometimes, you know, that can translate into romantic relationships as them being selfish, but or they don't wear their true colors on this, right? They don't wear their emotions on their sleeve, but it's like they learn somewhere down the line to protect themselves that way. And that, what I'm getting here for you, it could be that it's like, you know, watching things, right? And if this is in a career, I would absolutely say yes, that makes sense. That makes sense. To be observant, right? Now with your person here, they have the cheetah. There's so many dark colors here, right? Where do we have the light? Look at this. As if you were to look at it, it's so dark. So, you know, see, pulling it down here. It's very, do you see all of these, exception for this one here, right? But it's very, very dark, the colors that I have here. This stands like a little bit of a contrast. Can you see that? That's your person. That's a cheetah. That's the animal, a cheetah. It's not that one. It's this person. This is such an energy. It's like a burst of energy. Yeah. Okay, so you're looking at it. You're curious about it. You're right. Somewhere here's just crashed forward into that mountain. Now, for those of you who are dealing with an annoying energy, yes, then there's someone here who's just crashing into getting to know you, and you're gonna lose. Yes, okay, here we go. Yeah, some of you will then lose interest in this because they are so onto it, right? And you will feel as though you don't really have nectar, the love that is required here to make this grow here, right? And if something here is about for this person here to start very quickly, it will lose its footing very, very quickly, because you will not feel as though you have what it takes to be part of this connection. Most likely love, right? You will be curious in getting to know this person here, but you will probably not be wanting to take this any further. And for this person here, are they gonna communicate through music or something like that, or they're gonna dive deep down into themselves here? They're gonna disappear for a while here. But for those of you, this is another energy, right? Because then I got that energy that we have here. In this case, it's almost like a little bit of a warning. I'm just thinking about what I saw in that August reading, right? August reading being, be careful who you sleep with, right? Be careful who you sleep with. Meaning that there are a lot of crazy people out there. So for this person here, let's look at it. Let's look at the other end here. See, your energies are changing here. I feel as though you're connected on two sides. Does that make sense? You're connected on two sides. We have someone here that's releasing burdens. They're very energetic. You're curious in that energy. They're very smart. They're actually very withheld. Alright, so I see two people also running away from each other at some point here in time. Interesting. So, show me that 3 of Pentacles there. Oh, okay. There's a connection here that's not done. There's something here that's not done. Alright, I don't want to go there. Yeah. I don't know what this is about. It starts one way and then it turns into something very, very, very interesting here. You have a person here it's like you mirroring each other. You have a person here who are experiencing glimpses in the recent past here, where you were hiding yourself. They were seeing like glimpses of you. You were there only for a moment, or you were this connection here is just very interesting. But there's something here about getting to know each other. Getting to know each other, but you're gonna for some reason or another, with this Son of Swords in the reverse, right? You're curious. I actually also see you communicating. You have a person here who's charging. Both, you're curious about the mountain. Your person is charging towards the mountain. What's that third energy? There we have it. I got it. There's a third energy. That's the needy one. I knew it. I knew it. That's why it's confusing. There's another energy that I keep mistaking. Sometimes I feel so, because like, is this needy energy? No, the needy energy you have here. They are at the bottom of the mountain. Are you hiding something here from someone? Right, because this is not that needy energy. This is not a needy energy. This is someone that's very strong. I want to say very, very strong, but they are not. They're not that. They are just extremely energetic. But I still see this losing its footing. Okay. Oh, you both gonna outsmart each other. Are you mad? Is this your sweetheart? Is this your childhood sweetheart? Or what is it? You're still giving to? And then we have that neediness on the other one. Do you have a little thing from someone from your past here, right? Maybe you can't come together. Maybe, you know, it's that sweetheart, this high school sweetheart or something like that. But there's, yeah. Could be a mother figure, that other energy that's intervening. It could be a person who's just extremely needy and dramatic. Anyway, now we are moving on to the collective. I'm just gonna shuffle and return. Hold on. The collective, which is for those who didn't resonate with their sun sign or just curious to see a message, collective message, or whatever shows up, okay? Well, in that case, if you saw your sunshine, you will know that the technology here, yeah, is already here, right? Be patient. Now, let's get to it. Let me just pull out the cards here for the collective. Show the energy between the Hierophant, the Butterfly, the King of Cups, the Elephant, the Four Pentacles, Swan, Dara, and we have a Father of Swords. It's the King of Swords underneath the deck. That's always lovely. That's and the Eight of Swords. No, that's not so great together. A King of Swords in the reverse and the Eight of Cups in the reverse together. Not the best energy, because that's the typical abandonment issue, anxiety, attachment style, whatever. What we have here, we have the Hierophant in between two people, right? That's the energy connecting. Could be a commitment, long-term commitment, right? It, of course, when we look at the imagery, we see a key. We see a raven standing in the key, so it could be a connection that holds the key into a lot of wisdom. Nailed it, huh? In that case, it would appear as though your person has that key. They have the key to your heart. I don't know. Let's get to it. All right, I need food. If I'm more insane than usual, it's because I need food. So in the recent past, we have the Elephant. Forward movement, that little light fire. There's a lot of darkness in these cards here, right? But there are flashes and glimpses of light. It starts in the past with a little fire here with the Elephant that guides, that shows the direction into the path. Now there's a massive lightning here showing up with the Hierophant. And then we have the rainbow showing up. Why is the weather of so much bloody importance in the readings I'm doing these days? It's annoying me. No matter what deck I use. Okay. Is it like telling me to go make sure the basement is safe or something like that? telling me August is coming. The weather of August is coming. I don't know what's special about the August weather, except there's supposed to be a lot of shooting stars. Anyway, the future is raining into the past, present. I don't know what that means. Anyway, let's get into it. Your person here have the Father of Cups. They're also surrounded by a lot of rain. So, that's someone who's very healing. Of course, they could be a friend, right? King of Cups doesn't necessarily have to be that perfect partner. Can be a friend. It's someone here who, oh, look at the flipper. They are in control of their emotions. They may not always speak about it, but they know their emotions. They have been around. They have been around. They know some things. What you have is the butterfly in the reverse. It's not the same stage. That is that's not wanting to come out of your little pupe. Do we call it that? Not wanting caterpillar. You don't want to come out there. I don't know. I don't even know what those words are. But not really want to come out. Not really want to spread your wings and fly. Holding back a little here. And then when I look here with the Four of Pentacles showing up as the past energy for you, and they have the swan, these swans here, there's something here about you wanting to hold on, you wanting to protect yourself. You don't want to share of yourself. You could be very, very protective of your energies, of your time. It could be that you have finally found your path. You finally found somewhere you want to go, and you don't want to lose it. You don't want to take the risk that is needed to allow the new energies to flow your way. So you're holding on to yourself. They, on the other hand, show up as very communicative. They may communicate through novels, these long text messages, these. I mean, you know those messages, right? You get it's not like a simple message. It's like, it's like, dude, just bloody make an appointment, all right? I mean, just book in. You make a booking in the calendar, and then talk is just. Swear to God, especially if you're a little bit of a perfectionist and you start correcting grammar. I know. That's not nice. That's the King of Swords in the reverse. That's an idiot, right? But, yes. Bad habit. So this one is just your person here shows very communicative about their emotions. They have a lot going for them. They're very mature here, right? But showing up here is then the Six of Swords. That's going into a new mindset and moving into calmer waters. It's going to be easy? No, it's not. Now the energies are then twisting, right? You show up. Well, you should still show up as though you have something here you probably should be letting go of. It's not going to be easy here. Not hanging with your head, not being sad about something that happened in the past. If some of you have been cheated on, then it's that experience, right? Or it's a past experience. These are temporary energies, but it's something here preventing you from really opening up here, from really showing your true colors, from really showing you. Be mindful of that. Then for your person here, they are. If this is not, yeah, because your person show was the one who holds the key here into getting this right. It's because your person is the one who's very communicative. They are the one who bring these thunderstorms your way here. They are very, very, they have this swan song. They're very elegant, and the way that they speak is also very, very elegant. But for some reason or another, they're gonna not deal with this. Well, your person, they're very pragmatic as well. Right, so this swan here, it's almost like a therapist recognizing when they can't help someone, and they're just saying, "I find another one. I'm not suited for this." That's your on your person's side here. Be mindful of that it doesn't turn into a lost opportunity here, right? That you blocked it because you didn't want to allow this person into your life. I'm saying what I'm seeing, right? This is like having a great opportunity, even if it's just for friendship here, but if you don't want to communicate with them, it's like it's a connection that could be a teacher. But if someone here is too indecisive, they have an opportunity here to get out. It shows up as you, right? Get out, start showing your wings here. Start. What's the worst thing that can happen? This person sure was very understanding. But if they see drama, if they see people with a person here with abandonment issues, and they cannot understand that no matter what they do, no matter what they say, it's always like returning to the conflict. They're gonna clean up this mess. They're not gonna hold on. They're not a chaser. And they're not gonna fall for any kind of sob story either. And that's why it got this strong, right? But you can reverse the roles and say this is you. But this person holds the key as a soulmate. But soulmates are not, they don't, sometimes soulmates, well, you can leave, right? So it depends on how welcoming, how opening you are to this. So that is what we have here for this week here of the you versus me. I have done your monthly readings coming up on Saturday. I have done your stalker reading for that Sunday, right? For what I did on Sunday, coming out Friday. I have done the Tudor stalker, which is coming out somewhere next week, right? I actually did a lot of readings here. I did. So that is what I have. I will see you next time. Take care. Ciao.